universities often polish pebbles but dim diamonds. It happens that due to the rigorous academic exercise, we tend to forget about the overall development of the individual, and where the innate talents of the youth are not respected in the routine academic curriculum. Therefore, it is pertinent to know that knowledge itself is not enough. I am reminded of the famous lines of T.S. Eliot: where is the knowledge that we have lost in information? Where is the wisdom that we have lost in knowledge? And where is the life that we have lost in living? Therefore, four important aspects are crucial today as far as the universities are concerned. When I happened to read A Brief History of Everything by Stephen Hawking, I was impressed with the lines which says that he wanted to study either in Cambridge or Oxford because those two universities were barred from being bombed during the First World War. I expect almost all the universities in Tamil Nadu to come in that category, respected as citadels of wisdom and knowledge, where the scientists emanate from these alma maters, contributing all forms of life. Therefore, the first important fact is the contribution to academics. Academics is very important. The caliber of the students who study in this university should be outstanding, and every student should shine in his career by virtue of his academic performance. We are not going to be bothered about just memorizing, we should go beyond memorizing. Yesterday the Honorable Chief Minister was mentioning about the competitive examinations. The competitive examinations conducted today have out-of-box thinking, and they are not the routine way of rote learning and reproducing it verbatim in the answer papers. Therefore, it is crucial that we improve the competence of the students by really giving the academic inputs which are crucial for their life. The second thing is to make them innovators. Innovation is not only possible in science, but everywhere it is possible. Stephen Johnson, in his famous book, Where Do Ideas Come From?, says that a rural boy has innovation, but a boy who studies in the town has 10 times of the innovative power, and a boy who studies in the metropolis has 170 times of the rural boy because of the stiff competition that exists. The avenues that are available for a person is very important for him to innovate. Therefore, science and technology should make more and more innovators in the curriculum. Particularly, I am of the opinion that the innovative mind comes in the way we set the question papers and make the people to think. It is not only possible in just science and technology, but also possible in fields like literature. We all remember and revere Shakespeare for the reason that he flouted all the norms of classical unities, like time, like theme, like the place. All the three unities which were advanced by the classical writers were ignored by Shakespeare, and that is why he stands unique in the English literature. He was not a university wit. He never studied like Christopher Marlowe or Thomas Lodge or Green, but he is remembered, quoted, and every day somebody talks about Shakespeare. So innovation should be encouraged in all forms of education, whether it's agriculture, whether it is animal husbandry, whether it is veterinary science, whether it is literature, or whether it is science and technology or engineering. Therefore, the second aspect that is going to be stressed today about is to start the incubator centers in all the universities. There are some incubating centers at the universities, but they are not functioning in the full swing. The incubators should have the hand-holding by the old students and the people from the industries, so that the students will have the mind to innovate and they will be able to produce the new gadgets which are going to be helpful for the various fields of life. The third important aspect is the career guidance. Career guidance is equally important because the students who study in the universities should get their certificates after they leave the universities, but that is not going to be the norm here afterwards. They should get the orders for various jobs. when they are given the degree certificates, along with that, they should get the appointment orders, and that would be the best university that you could have. Then the fourth important point is research. Research is equally important because there is a difference between the college and the universities. In college, we should have more and more opportunities for research. For example, even in the the government has introduced a free bus scheme. The university should come forward after 1 year, read the impact of free bus pass for women and say what kind of impact it has created in the economics of the rural areas, what kind of impact it has created in the lives of the girls who are going for colleges and in the lives of the women who go to the various jobs. Therefore, in every social sector, research is possible, and we should make the students to go for research, whether it is medicine or whether it is agriculture, whether it is horticulture, whether it is literature or whether it is physics or biology or science, whatever it is. I remember a book which reads, "It is not the big that eats the small, but it is the fast that kills the slow." You would have known that cheetah is the fastest animal. It runs between 19 to 130 kilometers per hour, but it can run only for 2 minutes with that pace. If it is not able to catch a deer within 2 minutes, the deer will escape because the deer can run at the pace of 60 kilometers for nearly 30 minutes. Therefore, today, we should produce the students who are fast in thinking, who are able to innovate fast, who are able to shine well, and the international arena, they should be in a position to come forward. You would have noticed the horse race. 2 horses would land at the same time, but the intelligent horse would poke its nose and come first. Similarly, a tough competition exists today. The students are to be made to think in all types of ways to shine in the career, and they should be innovative, inventive, hardworking, and at the same time know the out-of-box thinking. Therefore, this conference is going to focus on all these aspects. The Special Programs Initiative Department has produced an excellent PowerPoint presentation that will give the overall view of the functioning of the universities and what are expected from the universities. You can go through the presentations meticulously, note down, and maybe you can adopt it in your universities so that every university can become a center of excellence. Every university should have 4 or 5 faculties which are outstanding and which is of international importance. So finally, I feel that this conference will produce tangible results, and this will definitely make a difference in the lives of the students of Tamil Nadu. With these few words, I once again welcome the Honorable Chief Ministers, Honorable Ministers of Tamil Nadu Cabinet, the Secretaries and Vice Chancellors for this important conference, and I thank you all for your august presence, and I am sure that this conference would make a great impact in the lives of the youth of Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much.
நன்றி ஐயா. தற்போது பல்கலைக்கழகங்களின் முன்னேற்றத்திற்கான செயல் திட்டத்தினை குறித்து துணைவேந்தர்கள் உரையாற்றுவார்கள். முதலாவதாக அண்ணா பல்கலைக்கழக துணைவேந்தர் அவர்களை